Now let me tell you what really upset me at the little Mr. and Miss Grenada show. Now I not breaking on anybody, so I go call Jermaine and the team and I go give them my constructive criticism on how to better the show. Because we are supposed to build people, not break them down. I know it's easy to break them down because it makes us feel better about ourselves. That's not what I am about. Because I think it's a great initiative. But you know what really hurt my heart? What really hurt my heart is to see children bawling and screaming and throwing tantrums when they didn't place in the top 3. What happened to sportsmanship? I see children smash things backstage. And then I had to wonder, something going wrong in this world. No wonder the suicide rate gone up. Okay? Because people don't understand sportsmanship. They don't. They have to win at all costs. And parents, if you're not teaching your children that just being part of the process is winning, something wrong with you. No wonder our children have anxiety and all these different issues. Okay? Because maybe you're putting too much pressure on them to win and not understanding just by participating, they are winning in the process because they would have learned more. Now I saw this child. Well, I will tell you about the child after. I saw this parent backstage. Okay, and it had 2 of them. One telling the daughter, "Mommy, love you," from backstage because they realized the daughter didn't place in the top 3. And it had a next one saying, "Mommy, love you. Don't worry with them bitches and them. Mommy, child, mommy loves you, but don't worry with them bitches and them." Yeah. When I hear she say, "Mommy, love you," I was like, okay, that's nice. She understands that a child might be feeling away. But she telling the child, "Don't worry with them bitches and them. They're 2 teeth. Mommy loves you, nice child." I know it sounds humorous because it was humorous, but it was sad at the same time. Then on top of that, it had a contestant so upset that she didn't place in the top 3. Well, I think she thought she should have won. She smashed down everything backstage. I'm talking about children between the ages of 8 and 10 throwing these level of tantrums. Yes, you heard me right. Throwing this type of level of tantrum. Ain't know nothing about sportsmanship. Vex, tears, pelting things backstage because she didn't place. And I sit down thinking, damn, this child isn't going to have a good life at all. Because if this child at 8 to 10 is behaving like this, what type of adult they are going to be? Within 2 minutes I realized what type of adult they would be. When I saw her parent abusing the 10-year-old winner, using obscenity and cussing out the winner of the show, okay? Telling the winner of the show, a big grown-ass man, telling the winner of the show, "They picked the ugliest girl here." And I ain't gonna use the language because I can't use the language here. First, it was foul. Imagine a grown man cussing a 10-year-old child, abusing a 10-year-old child, calling the child ugly. We in a real ugly world. A vex. That is why you see me, I will never participate in something like that again until we get it right. Okay? So if you're bringing little children together, I want to make sure that part of your process, anyhow, I say I would leave that for German, but we need psychologists on board. We need people to help them learn about team spirit. We need to help them learn about sportsmanship because it's not happening at home. Parents, stop parenting. It is not happening at home. Imagine only a grown big-ass man cussing obscenity to a 10-year-old child who is innocent about winning a show, had no idea, did what she did, won the show, and she did win the show. But you as a grown-ass man, you see, I was worried about what the child was going to be when I see how a father behaving. Y'all, it gets so bad that they had to call police. Something so beautiful that could empower children have an adult showing his ass, I could say ass on TV. So you all understand why I vex? And you all understand why it is we keep complaining about our children going astray? Children ain't gone astray at all. It's the parents, you the parents, who have gone astray. You the parents who competing with your children. You the parents that not setting the right example. Not all, yeah? Because some of you go vex because of saying that. Because all of the stating personally. If you're a good parent, I'm not talking about you. But you have a lot of bad parents out there. In fact, I don't call them parents. I call them sperm donors and carriers. They carrying the child for 9 months. But they're a child themselves. That really irks me. It got me so angry and sad at the same time. You know why? Because I watch a little 10-year-old child who should be having the greatest joy of her life encounter a traumatic experience for life. Being abused by a grown adult. He didn't take out the rage on the organizers, you know, or the judges, which he has no right to, because the judge's decision is final. But to abuse a 10-year-old child, what does it say about that man? Now you understand why his daughter behaved the way she did as well? We've got to fix it. We've got to fix it. It broke my heart, not only the bad behavior, that I saw how these children bawled, screamed, cried because they did not win. When they didn't understand that they were all winners just for participating. Parenting. Thank God, my good friend Gloria in the ministry, she got it right. She's working on an entire parenting program for the nation. She's working on an entire parenting program for the nation. And I know I'm affected by it too. The principles that I grew up with as a child, my mother don't even realize that Dad gone out the door. Because the things that I hear my siblings say sometimes to my mother, 20 years ago, I would have been picking up my teeth from the ground. So something has changed somewhere. We got to go down on our knees more. And parents, stop blaming the younger generation. Take an inward look at yourself. That is what irks Kirk this morning.